for that, give her a round of applause. She made it possible for astronauts to take their first steps in space. Think about that. That is extraordinary. Ellen Ochoa, the first Hispanic woman to go to space and to become the director of the Johnson Space Center. She spoke here a few years ago for International Women's Day. Marie Tharp mapped the ocean floor, yet her work was initially dismissed as just girl talk. And today, we have science being accessible to the blind through Braille. And there are current blind female scientists who are doing extraordinary things right now in research that even their fellow sighted scientists missed. In fact, many of them just spoke at the UN less than 2 weeks ago, and I had the distinct honor of speaking alongside them. It is worth looking up at UN TV, hear what they have to say. Let's support them. And there are women who are helping lead the way in emerging blockchain technology, like Stacey Warden for Algorand. They're paving a way and bringing women along on this new frontier. A lot of good stuff is happening on this space. Let's charge on. Again, we're going to unpack it all today. So let's begin our program. And ladies, again, it is so wonderful to see all of you in the sea of blue, your individuality, your creativeness, and everything that you bring to this space. Today really matters. It is not just about saying International Women's Day. We are breathing it, we are living it, and I hope today in this program charges you. So it's such a pleasure to be here. So another round of applause for all of you. And now I'd like to introduce the role of the President of the 77th General Assembly. Our next speaker leads the member states who convene in this very hallowed hall. Please welcome, from Hungary, Mr. Kasaba Korosi.
Thank you very much, Shadi. Actually, I see this room very seldom, so packed and so much full of energy. It is a clear indication of the noble cause we are all celebrating.
Trends in productivity. Strong wage growth is good for workers, but only if it's not eroded by inflation. Turning to growth, the U.S. economy slowed significantly last year, with real GDP rising at a below-trend pace of 0.9%. Although consumer spending appears to be expanding at a solid pace this quarter, other recent indicators point to subdued growth of spending and production. The activity in the housing sector continues to weaken, largely reflecting higher mortgage rates. Higher interest rates and slower output growth also appear to be weighing on business fixed investment. Despite the slowdown in growth, the labor market remains extremely tight. The unemployment rate was 3.4% in January, its lowest level since 1969. Job gains remain very strong in January, while the supply of labor has continued to lag. As of the end of December, there were 1.9 job openings for each unemployed individual, close to the all-time peak recorded last March, while unemployment in